Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Streggy, and today I have another review for you of a film that comes from the production company of Vista Street Entertainment, but it is directed by Brad Sykes, who originally directed the first three Camp Blood films, and he's kind of a hitchhiking psycho by the name of Mad Jack, and that's the title of the film. The film I picked up from Brad Sykes himself, and he ended up having a copy of it. In fact, see, he put Dave, keep your eyes on the road. And I think that's actually kind of cool. I like being able to buy films from directors and have them give me some personal messages and whatnot. But in any case, the film begins with music, and we are introduced to Jack, who is played by Jack Waring, who slightly looks like a cross between Iggy Pop and that blonde doctor Daniel Jonas, who was on Days of Our Lives for the longest time. And he's smoking a cigarette and apparently remembering a woman who either left or abused him. Next, we see him in a hotel allowing a lady of the night to undress him. As he's starting to get rough, she starts to fight back, and as it appears, he strangles her. Meanwhile, a couple by the name of Peter and Angel. Angel is played by Angela Ford, who seems to be a young, pretty blonde, who's just gotten married, and are driving along the same road that Jack is walking. So, like I said, kind of a hitchhiker film. And it looks like they almost hit each other. I think Jack acts stunned and more hurt than he is, and they take him in and into town. Things escalate as Peter gets jealous over how nice Angel is treating Jack, even though it was Peter who almost hit the man. Peter almost hits Angel, and I think that's when things slightly change a little, and they realize things aren't going to be all rain or shine. Meanwhile, Jack hitches a ride and ends up at the same restaurant the couple stops and eats at, and it seems the touches and glances Peter gives Angel reminds Jack of someone else that had been in his life. It would seem that the quiet Jack has a power over women, as even the house cleaning staff at the cheap motels undress for him, as he can't seem to stop killing. Jack seems to be the rub. Seems to rub Peter the wrong way, but there definitely seems like there's a trust issue between Angel and Peter. Ultimately, Peter gets jealous, hits Angel, which pushes her towards Jack, who ends up having an obsession after stabbing Peter. Will Angel leave with her life? I'll be honest. The film didn't have the greatest audio in the beginning, but there were definitely some moments in the film that were bloody enough for that kind of drifter slasher kind of thing. But this was one where the flashbacks make you almost feel for the character of Jax. For if you love someone and they love you, they should never cheat on you. Though I don't understand why Angel would have allowed Jack to try to kiss her if she was truly in love with Peter, as she said she was. Ultimately, this film was entertaining. Although I expected a few more bodies to have piled up, Jack played Jack rather well. Though Waring seemed more like a surfer dude whom preferred bodybuilding. This also showed that you don't need a ton of cast members to pull off this kind of a slasher drifter kind of film. I definitely recommend this film for those of you who are horror films to check this film out if you have not. Hopefully you've enjoyed my and of this film, it wasn't half bad. Though I wish Angel had been more. See, I don't really get into when I see women, when I think of them as attractive, I don't want to look at them when they have the body of like a boy, and maybe that's what's kind of turning me off from the lead actress. Uh, I like them to have a little bit more shape, and maybe some of you gentlemen out there don't mind a little bit more bust to their build. So there's something about you know flatter chested women that isn't natural to me, and maybe that's what's turning me off about the lead actress. And it's nothing against them. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. It's just how I prefer to see women, and I love how there are different um, roles that many women portray. It's not that she played the role bad in any way. In fact, I think that she did well for her role. Her beauty just wasn't doing it for me. So, in any case, hopefully you like and subscribe to my page if you have not. I hope that how I described what makes me attractive to a woman, even though I have a woman in my life. I hope that doesn't deter you from watching the film. I try to be um, objective, and I like what I like. So I'm not going to um, to deny what I feel about an actress. So in any case, hopefully you enjoyed my description of the film. I will definitely have some cool reviews coming out. Hopefully you don't my view of things doesn't deter you from watching any more reviews of my films, and definitely check this film out. It should be up your alley. Thank you, and have a great day, evening or morning, wherever you are.